Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. What a show we have for you. To get things started, we're on the road to All In as Mercedes Monet kick things off here on the Pro Wrestling Show here on Connect. And here also, too, Edgar Bryan goes through a retrospect of his career. Of could this be his last match in 11 days with the world title versus career? Daniel Bryan wants to win back to gold. And plus, Hook returns. Hook looking for seeking some vengeance on Chris Jericho. What Jericho did. But we get the Pro Wrestling Show started here, right now, here on Connect. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kenny Dix here. Glad you can join us on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to Scan, tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button here for the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. So we ain't gonna waste no time whatsoever. Let's get things started and crack a lacquer with this. Mercedes Monet kicks off the show. She's set to defend her TBS championship against former AEW Women's Champion in the name of Hiroshita. Hiroshita gets a shot at the TBS Women's Championship. Hiroshita might punch her ticket. She knows the thing too by winning the Women's Championship. Hiroshita taking it to Mercedes Monet. Mercedes Monet in the hard fought battle beat Hiroshita, but out of nowhere, Britt Baker came out of nowhere and attacked Camille and Dr. Try to get Mercedes Monet. We know in 1 week's time, the biggest women's match in AEW history, Mercedes Monet takes on Dr. Britt Baker for the TBS Championship. Can Dr. Britt Baker pull up the win and defeat Mercedes Monet? All eyes will be watching this match to see if that fruition comes to true. And Britt Baker, a lot of stuff going on in the back. We've been telling you about last week. We knew she needs to just focus and channel her energies on winning the TBS championship. And what Britt Baker needs to do in order to be successful. So hopefully Britt Baker will get her act together and not focusing on outside interference like MJF and a lot of others. Speaking of that, speaking of women's championships, Mariah May sent a cold message. She did a vignette that she wants to be the women's champion, women's world champion at all in. This is her chance to do so. Yeah, we could see that being a possibility. But Ryan May zoom in, focus on the test. Can she become the next AEW women's champion? Only time will tell on that. So hey, we will see on that. Um, Also too, a lot going on as well. So hopefully we we'll see what do in her bid becoming AEW Women's Champion. Eva Mika was being interviewed by Nate Pernette. Mika knows both Ryan May and Tony Storm. Don't know which side she's going to be going for it, but only time will tell on that. Also, to the bastard Pat. Pat saying that he's awaiting the winner between MJF and Will Ospreay match. He wants a shot at the international championship that he once held. He wants a shot at it. We'll see between Ospreay and MJF. That's going to be a toss up right there. Okay, only time will tell on that. The cold-hearted, handsome devil Hook. Hook made a return. Hook with one eye patch and stuff. Hook issued a challenge to Chris Jericho and told Jericho he wants to go for it. He wants his championship back. Jericho calls it for the world championship rather than the FTW championship. Like fuck the world. And how they go. Well, Hook wants to FTW Jericho and beat Jericho and then grab his championship back. That could be a possibility. Jericho is the man to see London Yeah. Well, against Hook. No, last year Hook went against Jungle Jack Perry, and that caused the friction between Jack Perry and CM Punk. So, you'll see Jack Perry be on his best behavior this time and then last time. Well, we know next week Okada issued a challenge to Cesaro. Okada will meet Cesaro next week for Okada's Strong Openweight Championship. I haven't seen foreigners. We don't see a lot of others, but I mean, good thing, but it's kind of more them, more some of them mixed, but it's gonna be a big area, so you know how they go. But we know next week Cesaro will take on um, Okada next week for the Strong Championship. That should be a good one. That should be a heck of a good match. Well, we get this. Orange Cat comes back. Orange Cat ain't feeling it, and he wants a break. And Orange Cassidy that went in a triple threat match. Cassidy will be a want to know who he want to go for the international championship as well. Everybody vying for a shot, triple threat shot for the international championship. Well, Orange Cassidy, I would say, he will be competing on the match. He won the right number one. So Orange Cassidy will start out winner earns himself a world championship match at the end of the day. So hey, that could Cassidy's resume. Orange Cassidy getting the win. You know, see what Orange Cassidy gonna do. So we move on to another story as well. Heyman Page connection. The Heyman was he told Jay Lee Heyman Page against Jeff Jarrett last week. Heyman Page barely trying to make it, get himself prepared and ready. Heyman Page looking scruffy and rugged as you know. Heyman Page just give. All right, all right, we're back. We had a lot of technical issues. Heyman Page the win and over Jay Lethal. Heyman Page getting himself prepared and ready, so we can see that being for the Heyman down the road. What he's gonna do. Speaking of that, Christian Cage calling out any team that want to go for a six-man tag team championships. Christian even said some disparaging remarks to Renee Young about her being a horrible mother. Man, why would you even say that? You know Moxley they're gonna come back and do something. You know that. On the way there, Christian probably need to pipe down a little bit. Well, speaking of that, the tag team champions and the executive vice presidents, the Bucks, the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, were set to defend their goal against the Acclaim. The Bucks did a number on the Acclaim, but after the match, there was no winner until FTR came out there and attacked the Acclaim. FTR and the Acclaim are in a heated rivalry. Neither team don't want to for their pride want to take down you know who. So there's a lot going on with FTR and stuff. Since the Acclaim called them out this past weekend on Collision, you know, trying to return the favor with the receipt. and then the Young Bucks getting an idea and laughing about it like they ain't got nothing to do with it, and it's gonna cause the rift even more. Young Bucks trying to distance themselves from the Acclaim and FTR. We'll see how long that's gonna last coming up. Well, we told you Daniel Bryanson getting prepared could be his last match coming up in a couple of days. Daniel Bryanson getting himself prepared. They even did a tribute video to Daniel Bryanson with the Green Day song, "Time of Your Life." One of Green Day's biggest hits. Green Day, serenade Daniel Bryanson. I mean, that Green Day song was good. "Time of Your Life." I like that song really much. Well, at the end, Daniel Bryan, um, he watched as he saw his protege, Wheeler Yuta, being attacked by the world champion Swerve Strickland. Swerve laying his hands on Wheeler and leaving both Wheeler and Daniel Bryan out laying. Is this the signs of things to come for All In? Only time will tell. Swerve might have to get himself together. Okay, we'll see. All right, that been the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, talk about this. We don't know if you current or former AEW star, Ricky Starks made a very good impression. And he could be heading towards WWE NXT. He might be NXT bound. We don't know. Saw with Jay and everybody else going to WWE. We'll see if Ricky Starks gonna make the jump from AEW to WWE, just like his friends Cody, Jade, and the rest of them did. We'll see. Also, too, right here, AEW trying to support. Tony Khan trying to get AEW's name out there with recognition. Even to the soccer field, they could add lip on. They probably did, and he just didn't absorb it in and take it in. Okay, things on big time for AEW. Also, too, right here. Well, we're hearing reports Will Ospreay and this gentleman right next to Ospreay could be signed to AEW down the road. AEW trying to get a loaded list of talent and trying to add to the roster as going step by step. So hey, that could be a possibility. Speaking of that, we're hearing reports that someone even made an interesting comment saying no one in this same year has won in all the big four. Well, I was thinking about that. I was like, who won? And the only thing that came to mind was Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble this year. He went on to finish his story at WrestleMania by winning the championship, defend the championship at SummerSlam against Solo, and only one else left is Cody. But if Cody does it, officiate this hype, who knows? But War Games could be part of Survivor Series as always. So, hey, to see that being we already know some War Games gonna be involved, no matter about it. So hey, we know that's gonna be the truth. Well, as you see right here, we're working and working and working. Um, so that ends Wrestling Hot Topics. So we're gonna leave you with the Pro Wrestling Show here. We'll leave you with World Champion Swerve Strickland. Swerve getting his measure of revenge over Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan found a way and win the championship back that he once held back almost nearly 10 years ago. We'll get to it as the next edition of the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Well, I mean, ends right now. Sorry.